we all know that in moving forward with healthcare, there's a huge focus on interdisciplinary teamwork, that in order to deliver the best healthcare possible in the coming decades, we all need to learn how to work in teams. And this is a critical thing, and I don't think that we have mastered this yet in the education world. There are a lot of people who have tried to, different projects and different kinds of curricular innovations to get people together from different professions, and it's met with varying success. And we hope that this is a model that's going to work, it's going to demonstrate that it works, and that it's something that we're going to continue again for years to come.
But I'm curious what you all thought and what you learned from working together in such interdisciplinary teams. I'm imagining that you might not have ever had the chance, someone from public health to work with someone from pharmacy, for example, or law and nursing, and you can imagine all kinds of combinations that might not have ever come together that didn't involve a carbonated beverage, Perhaps there would have been some coming together that. And so what did you learn about this process? Anyone? Peter?
So it was a very simple observation, but it was I was just very impressed by my teammates and wanted to say that if, from the physician's perspective, these are the kinds of folks that are working at Vanderbilt-Meharry UT, then our patients are in extraordinarily good hands. So I was very impressed by how everybody, by their expertise.
Professionalism within these disciplines. Yeah, others. Yeah.
Coming from the legal profession, you don't realize that there are all of these different compartmentalized areas of medicine that nonetheless still work together fluidly day in and day out. So hearing from all of these different disciplines and seeing how they all work so cohesively together, and then working with our social worker and seeing how that works as far as the law, social work interaction, and then the interactions on the social and medical issues. It just was amazing to see how easy it was to get used to working with people in disciplines that you really had no idea about, even though the concepts and the terms were so foreign.
Yeah, it's such a good point. Other thoughts?
So one thing that I found while working with my team is that I was humbled by the limitations of what I could do for the patient. Initially, with all her symptoms, we could run tests and we could give her the antibiotics needed, the treatments needed. In the end, the larger issues of kind of compliance for future health care, getting JJ to do what she was supposed to do or should do for the care of her child, putting her in a stable home so that she is not off doing drugs and engaging in promiscuous behavior. I was limited in doing that. I have no familiarity with DCS, and I found that other components of my team were much more specialized in handling that aspect. And so, yeah, I can take care of, hopefully, my competency will allow me to take care of JJ's healthcare in the future, but her general well-being is much more than that, and it encompasses all of us.
I'll be graduating soon, and knowing that I'll be a leader of a lot of different disciplines, and that they'll be looking to me to make some decisions and coordinate and organize, and so I'm really this was really a good experience for me as for my impending professional career.
Yeah, Eric.
Your question, I apologize, your question also was what should we do about it? And I think this clinical case competition is a start. I think as students, and I'll speak specifically for Meharry, we have dental students and medical students, but we're miles apart on a small campus. And we ultimately, if we start with the students, freshmen, sophomore, even juniors, to introduce each other to each other's discipline. I think that's a start, because as you mentioned earlier, if you wait until you're professional and you need legal help at that point, it might be too late if you don't understand some of the terminology. So I think this clinical case competition is a start, and I think we should have more of that on different campuses where there are different disciplines.
Ultimately, we feel that we have provided JJ with the highest standard of care, and that her medical needs as well as her social needs have been addressed. We've had the opportunity to learn from each other and to see behind the scenes what actually goes on when I write down a dietary consult. What happens when I ask a social worker to come see a patient in the hospital? This process has been an educational experience for all of us who have been involved, and we have come away with a newfound respect for all individuals who make up what we call the healthcare team. Thank you.